Good morning, good afternoon, good night, evening, wherever you are. We are in the shed. Shannon is finally doing his wagon. No turbo yet, but he's put in the manual gearbox in. So I actually forgot my camera. I had to go back home. So the other gearbox is out. Auto is out, no more BTR light. For those who don't know what BTR is, that is the poor effort of a gearbox for the Ford Falcons, which is a 4-speed automatic that have been used for like probably closer to 40 years, or probably I think 35 years that we're using those gearboxes. Jeez. So he's got an improved here, T56, out of an FG, I think, or FG or BF. It's a 6-speed manual, because that's the only manual that will hold the power of anything really kind of 400 or even 350 plus. You're gonna need to have a T56 or better, but that's kind of the best thing that money can buy for being under, I think under $3 grand for kind of all your manual stuff. Obviously clutch is just over 2 grand. So we've got here this beautiful rig, Stream, twin plate. So Shannon, who's our admin lady, she needs to shave.
Nah.
For those of you who, well, you can't call us probably this week because we're getting NBN updates. So yeah, after I really got interrupted with a battery of 0%, like I was telling you about my Telstra guy. Well, I don't know about you, mate, but if you're watching for some reason, sort your crap out. When I was in hospital earlier in the year for setting up the hoist, these bad boy, so that actually went basically through my toe. I'll show you the one that actually went through my toe, but we've left the blood on it purely for the fun factor. I mean, it was definitely funny, because I looked at it and I was like, that's not good, as it's like through my foot. So I've got my shoe though. You might. Oh, should I wear it home? I feel weird putting it. Oh, it's such. My foot's like, no, don't do it to me. I don't know if I can walk around wearing it. Like, I was joking. My foot is like, last time I was in this shoe, you almost murdered my toe. Yeah, there you go, some pointless information. I almost lost my toe on my hoist. Knew where not to put my foot, and I know there'll be people saying, oh mate, your steel caps, mate, that would have gone through the steel cap, mate. Then I would have been stuck there. So, stuff your steel cap. I know everyone's probably watching, but mate, your PPE, sheebie. If you get hit, you're too slow. My theory, sorry, my inner wog's coming out. Too bad. Anyway, we'll get back to Shannon doing his manual conversion. It's got the spigot bearing in. Flip, you put that in really far. It's a bit far, but anyway. That's all G. He's getting his clutch together. Actually, I'll show them the clutch because this is sick.
The Hectics.
Ooh. I was going to give you an update on how Shannon's going, but he's so damn slow. We're going to be here for a long time. Bloody messaging on the job, mate. Luckily, no one's paying him. That's work experience rate. You pay me. That's 2 invoices that I send out. Me.
Mine's combined with the camps.
Oh. Alright, well, half the payment then. Just because I'm a good lad. This is the same clutch we put in the BFA. Yeah. Yeah, so the black BF that I was testing coil's got the same clutch. At first I was a little bit nervous about clutching and stuff like that, but it actually feels sick. Yeah, solid clutch makes it really good, but obviously you need your drive line to be able to handle that clutch, otherwise you might get carried away and dump it. Hectic and broken everything except the clutch. You don't want that. This here, so you can slide the discs on, so obviously it's a twin plate, so slip that on. Transmission sides, it's all labelled. It's got the other plate. Oh, disc, no.
Center plate.
It's not, yeah, it's not a pressure plate. whatever the name of the plate is that's in between both clutch discs. That's such a rad clutch. Gearbox sod.
Oh,
I got it. I helped.
I've got a brake cleaner.
Why haven't you brake cleaned it yet?
Because I was doing bit by bit. Didn't know? Like Mr. Rushy over here.
Yeah, well, bloody hurry up. I'm under a time frame. Nice. And then the fancy part.
That you'll never see.
That you'll never see unless you have a major catastrophic failure and it leaves the vehicle. Extreme race clutch. Does this mean this is a race car? Oh, could be. Nice box.
Mate, teamwork makes the dream work around here.
Is it in?
That went straight in. That went better than an RB box.
Of course it's better than an RB box because it was a Falcon box. Yeah, that motor that I sold Shannon really cheap. It's making bulk power. Well, luckily for Shannon, me and Nick are building his 33 with the sock and we'll overtake him with more power. You know what I got to say to that? More power, baby. More power, baby. On a side note, the gearbox is behind his engine. It's going to make more power. That's all right. Because what we'll do
This will make more power.
is we'll drive our. You might trying to do a video here, but no, seriously, we're gonna be beating you 180 all the time. We're gonna make sure we keep beating him, so then he can sell the RB and put a sock in it. I think once he's after that, he's got to hook the line up. He's already put the clutch pedal in a couple of weeks ago. He's been driving around his automated car with a clutch pedal, and then tail shaft. I think we're gonna do a 2-piece tail shaft, but that will be like a measure up today, and then later in the week. The ECU's got to go to, well, he's going to take the car down to Benny at M1 Tuning, and he's going to do the credits for the ECU so it can be manual, and then once we do the turbo, we'll get the tune. So, reason we're doing the manual before the boost is purely because, well, the gearbox is just going to die with the power, so it's pointless of doing that. What are you guys laughing at?
Nothing.
Oh no! Not the torque converter. But they'll be for this vid, guys, so we'll put on, you'll know, once the power, but yeah. Benny's going to do the credits with, I think it's PCM Tech, aren't you? You're doing PCM?
Yeah, PCM.
Yeah, he's doing PCM Tech, which is like a new pro, instead of HP Tuner, PCM Tech's a little bit better. So one of our friends, Trav, he's got PCM Tech on his FG. And he's got like a few modes for the tune, which he can change with the cruise control button. So he'll have his hectic tune, and then his aircon tune, and then his I'm poor this week tune. Anyway, catches, have fun. So I've got to help Quinnie because he's lost his exhaust, and he's made me come to Macca's. So I've made him buy me a meal, and unfortunately my wife's in hospital. Not too well, so, but she's alright, so I've been starving. It's time for food. What did you get, Quinnie? How's your diet?
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another vlog, guys. David, okay. David's done it to me. We're out here at Macca's.
They already know.
It's a
I
Sunday.
told them at the start. I told them what you made me come here for.
Okay, guys. Since he's already told you, I'll just show you. Yep. Look, Luke suggested I go on a vegan diet, but
That's pretty vegan.
that's pretty vegan if you ask me. She be.
No onions.
Anyway, catch you later on our adventure to fixing my exhaust.
Hi, Quinnie, how's that, mate? How's the light?
Oh, mate, we're always on, never off.
Dude.
We're coming to you from a different location this time. We're deep in the heart of Surfers Paradise, street
We've
thugging.
put the light on top of the GoPro.
Yeah.
Holy dolly, it is
Oh,
so...
my eyes have adapted now.
Have they?
No, they haven't. Something happened. I had to go to Lismore for work the other day, and on my way home,
Wait, how far is Lismore? There's
Lis-
people in America.
oh, okay. Lismore is about an hour and 45 minutes away from. On my way there, my car got progressively louder. And I was like, oh, my music was up, but then when I got to Lismore, it was like really, really loud. On my way back, I felt like I was ripping things off, and I'm just gonna stop talking. I'll just show you.
Oh, you can't. I need to go like that. Guys. Is that Quinnie's exhaust leaked? Not on the hoist.
Quinnie's version of exhaust delete without being on the hoist.
Hold the camera. I need to start it. They need to hear.
Oh. There's probably several people watching us from other apartments going, what are these people doing? Yeah. They'll be definitely confused because it's not a drug deal, because we're drawing a lot of attention to ourselves.
A lot.
They might think we're junkies, but we're not. Where you going, mate? What tie's that?
It's the one we put in.
It's not your spare. You just got a Ren tyre in the boot to hold his sub up. I mean, there's no point of a spare tyre because it's not how we roll. I've got some gasket and I got some new bolts as Quinnie decided to lose his nuts and bolts. Alright guys, so we've left the shop. Shannon dropped his tail shaft off to John at Gold Coast Tail Shafts. So if you're on the Goldie, even in Brisbane, I know a lot of the guys use John. He's probably, literally, when John retires, we're stuffed for tail shafts, I swear, because I used another bloke, but he was hopeless and overcharged. Yeah, he's the guy, Gold Coast Tail Shafts, all the way in Burleigh. Just giving him a shout out because he's just a legendary. He's been helping me for years to get tail shafts, and he just does the weirdest requests and he gets them done. So look at that beast. So this should handle the power. The diff will still not handle the power, so we know nothing else is going to break except the diff. How good's that? Here it is. It's going in.
The shaft.
You know what you're doing?
How do you put this in? Is it like that?
Just
Like that? Oh, look at that. Straight in.
nice. Some of you might be thinking, what if you went like a two-piece? So we were actually looking at doing the two-piece. If you do the two-piece with the center bearing up in here, we would need to get like the CV type style center so we can obviously move, otherwise it'd be all on the center bearing rubber. So we were just like, by the time we spend money doing all that, we'll go this way. So we went this route. So we've got the billet front end with the bigger uni, obviously the bigger steel, the normal rear section. Shannon essentially cheaped out, so that was an extra couple $100 on top to do that. But yeah, it was almost $800 worth of tail shaft. I thought we'll cut it there. The diff's gonna blow up well before that breaks anyway. So that's in. I think we have to bleed up the clutch. Tomorrow it's gonna head down to Benny at M1. So he's gonna do the credits. So chances are when you'll be watching this, it'll already be done. Once we start turboing it, then you'll be getting all the exciting news. But for now, it's basically done. The clutch is like half bled up, which is good. And that'll be it for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Bit of an idea. Those people thinking manual conversion stuff, a little bit of work goes into it. Nowadays, it's quite expensive when it comes to do things a bit. So you definitely need to be a bit more dedicated to it. You're like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, no matter kind of what it costs. Shannon's using a shifter Titan.
What we got? Oh, if we had the right tools, we'd be all good, wouldn't we? I'm blaming the apprentice.
Anyway, that'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keeping support. If you're following Luke Finks, they're trying to shut the track down still. So Luke's put up that final event, but don't keep your he said, keep on pushing, keep on emailing. So that's what we got to do. So we're definitely not giving up. We're doing everything we can from our end, getting legals and things like that to be in charge. So it's the only drift park in Queensland. I think it's one of the only, I think there's only like 2 or 3 actual dedicated drift tracks in the whole of Australia. And one's here, and it's something that brings the community together. So keep fighting for it, keep emailing the Brisbane Council. Obviously none of us really are those type of people to abuse people, because car people are just not really those people. So I find it weird, but embrace your inner feminism if you're a feminist, or your inner, what would it be? I don't know. You know, all the vegan rights and things like that, and all these globalist people? I doubt we're going to do that because we're just not that retarded, but we got to fight. So if you want the track, and all track, like, this is one track of many. these people are not very bright. Don't know how they're in the job positions they are, but look, they are. So we need to fight, keep our tracks going, because they just think they can shut down and move us out. Well, they're going to really be impacted if we do leave, because if we leave, there's no one going to be doing anything. So yeah, thanks guys, catch us.